1994, GMO foods are genetically modified organisms that have new genes from other organisms added into their existing genes. As much as 70% of prepackaged foods found in a grocery store contains genetically modified foods. The lack of consumer consent and the choice to eat genetically modified foods creates an ethical dilemma. However, there are potential benefits and risks to these products, which we will discuss today. The goal of genetic engineering is to give the original organisms new characteristics such as disease resistance. Genetic manipulation is taking DNA out of one organism and putting it into another to create a unique living organism. DNA from organisms such as bacteria and viruses can be inserted into plants such as corn and soy. This technique, used in crop management, has been introduced to ensure farmers and merchants are able to improve crop and food quality in a more efficient way. When the birds and the bees eat these genetically modified organisms, their stomachs burst and therefore they become resistant to insects. Some people argue that this technology will help those in the agricultural industry decrease the amount of wasted crops and foods. But while there are many benefits of genetically modified foods, there are also potential drawbacks that are present.
GMO foods are more nutritious in terms of mineral and vitamin content. Genes responsible for producing the precursor of vitamin A have been inserted into rice plants, which have higher levels of vitamin A in their grain. This is called golden rice. As rice feeds more than 50% of the world's population, it could help reduce vitamin deficiency. Not only does this help you get the nutrients you need, it can also play a significant role in battling malnutrition in the developing world. GMO foods can present significant allergy risks to people. Genetic modification often mixes or adds proteins that weren't indigenous to the original plant or animal, causing new allergic reactions in the human body. Proteins from an organism that you're allergic to may be added to an organism that you weren't originally allergic to, promoting the same allergic reaction experience from the first organism. There can be hundreds or thousands of mutations up and down the DNA of the GMOs, which can change the gene expressions. The entire sequence signature becomes foreign and the body attacks. This results in sickness and disease. We become genetically altered, just like the food we eat.
Genetically modified foods can potentially solve hunger and malnutrition in the world, as well as help protect and preserve the environment. It is important to proceed with caution to avoid unfavorable consequences for the surroundings and our health, considering that genetically engineering technology is very powerful.